What's up, peeps? Welcome back to the Lionel B Show. It's your first time tuning into the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos, man. Also, make sure y'all click that notification bell button so anytime I drop a brand new video, y'all be the first ones to get it. Now, peeps, we got exclusive video footage, man, back from 2018 where DaBaby was actually claiming self-defense. Now, the controversial rapper reportedly shot and killed Jaylin Craig in a Walmart. And DaBaby actually is alleging, now mind this word, alleging that he acted in self-defense. However, guys, this never before seen footage actually raises some serious doubts. Now, 4 years ago, DaBaby signed a deal with Interscope Records that would change his life. Just 11 weeks prior, he had actually taken one. Now, at the time, the rapper was just a few years shy of his global fame, rather for a steady stream of chart-topping songs and Grammy nominations, various brawls, or widespread condemnation last summer after making homophobic remarks and comments about people with HIV and AIDS. But in 2018, DaBaby, whose real name is Jonathan Kirk, was just another cocky North Carolina artist who actually went on to local fan base to pass around his YouTube videos and SoundCloud leaks in hopes of actually landing a major record deal. Now, Jaylin Craig was one of his actual fans. Now, being an early admirer of DaBaby cost the 19-year-old his life, according to his family, after a chance encounter at a Charlotte area Walmart ended with Kirk shooting and killing Craig on November 5th, 2018. Now, Kirk has always claimed that he actually acted out of fear of his life and for his family's safety, describing the scenario where he was approached by two young men who allegedly threatened him and whipped out a firearm while he was shopping with his then partner and their children. Now, Kirk claimed that he actually fired his own gun in an act of self-defense and to keep his family safe. However, guys, Rolling Stones attained never-before-seen footage of the fatal altercation that appears to actually contradict what DaBaby's version of the events went down. Now, from this footage right here, guys, the rapper appears to be the initial aggressor, as you can see him pretty much jump from one of the aisles, calling into question Baby's self-defense claim. Y'all, before we get into this video, I want to make sure y'all go to IneedMyCoins.com, man. It is a dope business opportunity, man. I done made $2,000 on this thing, y'all, in 2 weeks. Going crazy. Super legit. It's not an investment, man. It's a business opportunity. Make sure y'all sign up. There's a bunch of videos on there, y'all. There's tutorials that shows you how to sign up. It shows you how to actually put your first little bit of money in, and it shows you how to make your money as well, man. I signed up over 200 people on YouTube. Everybody is getting to that bag. And also, we have an automated program to where you're making money in your sleep. So make sure y'all hit up IneedMyCoins.com right now and get that bag. As you can see, they're already going in. If you look in the very back, you actually see Jaylin Craig. It looks like he does have a firearm. However, the fight is already going on. You see DaBaby. He's actually going ahead and getting in with it. You see Jaylin Craig coming up. He's pretty tall. Looks like he's got the strap on him. However, it's not really clear if he actually discharged it at all. It looks like he probably put it up. And all of a sudden, you see people fleeing. Shots at this point, guys, are ringing off. You see DaBaby, he just dumped off on man, and he put it back in his waistband, and he's walking away like nothing happened. Let's watch this footage one more time. So this time, let's actually zoom in. We're going to see Jaylin approaching from around the side. There he is right there. He already has the strap out, or he's actually reaching for it. Looks like it's in his hand. Let me go ahead and zoom in right there. You see a few more people crowding around. At this point, guys, they're getting into it once again. You know what I'm saying? They're tugging. Jaylin comes from behind. It looks like he's reaching into his waistband. Let's zoom in on that footage. And all of a sudden, man, that's when it just goes all the way left. At this point, gunshots are heard. You can't hear the audio, but you see DaBaby fall down. But apparently, he looks like he did like some G.I. Joe type stuff where he hit the ground and started blasting on Jaylin Craig, y'all. And then he kicks the car. Now, to Craig's family, the video footage actually raises some serious questions. Most importantly, would Jaylin Craig still be alive if DaBaby hadn't thrown the first punch? Now, they came out and said, I feel like they just swept it under the rug. Craig's mother indicated LaWanda Horsley told Rolling Stones of the investigation into her son's death. Kirk knows what he did. I'm not doing this for no fame or anything because at the end of the day, Jaylin Craig is sadly gone. Now, Craig's family members and his best friend Henry Douglas claims that the altercation only started when Kirk became annoyed that the teen had actually recognized him, and he allegedly demanded that they take things outside for a fight. Now, while Kirk actually claims to the police that one of the teens had first suggested they should fight, the footage shows Craig standing nearby as Kirk sucker punches and blindsides Douglas, barreling into him and striking him in the face. Now, the injury left Douglas with a bruised eye socket and a gash in his forehead that actually requires stitches, guys. Now, at one point immediately after Kirk's initial attack on Douglas, Craig appears in one block of footage to pull out a gun from his waistband. But as he walks out of frame, he appears to begin to put it back. Now, other footage from later on in the fight, in which unclear is whether or not Craig is still actually holding the blicky, then shows Kirk pulling out a concealed Glock from his waistband and mortally wounding Craig. Now, officials later determined, based on the security footage, witness testimony, and a weapon found near Craig's body, that Craig actually had a gun on him. But it's inconclusive if Craig was brandishing that gun as he approached the two men. Now, the whole altercation lasted, guys, less than a minute and ended with the wounded Craig running into a nearby aisle and leaving a trail of blood before collapsing in the same spot where medics would later pronounce him dead. Now, Kirk didn't shy away from the events of the fateful Monday evening. In fact, he actually bragged about the shooting on several of his songs. In the 2020 hit Rockstar, he boasted about his 1-year-old daughter having witnessed him kill somebody, hailing her as a little gangster. He said, "My daughter, a G, she saw me blast a ninja in front of her before the age of 2. Now, 4 days after Craig's death, Kirk released a video for his new song, No Tears, compiling local news footage of the mayhem for the song's intro with the lyrics mentioning the shooting, despite the case still being under investigation. And he says in that, "And my ninja touched me, catch a body like Boozy. Try me, I'm shooting, no back and forth, just up, I'm blowing." Now, a rep for the rapper did not respond to multiple requests for those comments. Now, outside his music, Kirk has been more tight-lipped on the specifics of this. He's always maintained that he acted in self-defense, claiming to be a loving father, protecting his then-partner Mariah Osborne and their 2 young children, while the family was shopping for winter clothes. He claimed to police that Craig and Douglas had been eyeing him up and lurking in nearby aisles until they finally approached him, allegedly threatening him and brandishing a blicky, leading Craig to draw his own weapon and start blasting. Now, he indicated daughter could have got hit, son could got hit, and me. Now, DaBaby claimed on Instagram video days after the blasting that lawyers telling me not to say anything, but 2 people walk down on you and your whole family threatening y'all, whip out a blicky on y'all and let me see what y'all going to do. Now, the case was actually closed in June of 2019, and Kirk was not prosecuted for Craig's death, but was charged and convicted of carrying a concealed weapon and only sentenced to 12 months in probation with a suspended jail sentence. Now, Dave Chappelle actually did mention the actual killing last year, renewed on a short-lived attention on Craig's death amid various criminal matters and civil lawsuits involving Kirk. But while DaBaby's fans have moved on, Craig's family has not. 4 years after his passing, his relatives had adopted a street in his honor in Charlotte, as the family is still trying to make sense of how DaBaby was to get off relatively scot-free for the killing. Now, still actually living in Charlotte, Horsley suffers from anxiety, learning of her son's death when she was sent a graphic image being shared on social media of Craig's lying lifeless body on the ground next to a pool of blood. She steers clear of anything related to DaBaby, saying that she finds him and his music triggering. Before the death of Craig, her 3rd child, she shopped every week at the same Walmart where he was actually blasted. Now, today, she can't even drive past that location without suffering an actual panic attack. And she says, "I kind of stay at home. I don't go to the mall. I don't do anything. I quit going to events. If I know I have no control in the music, I don't go." Now, guys, this is definitely a sad situation. Shout out to Rolling Stones for actually releasing this footage, man. As you can see, going clip by clip, man, it definitely does not look like self-defense. I think DaBaby, man, he's just a loose cannon at this point. Look how many altercations that he's gotten into, man. Like, you know, I don't think trouble finds you all the time. I think sometimes people actually find trouble. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Do y'all feel like DaBaby was justified in taking this young man's life, or was he actually fully in danger? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. Share these videos, and I'm gonna peep y'all on the next one. Holla.